My name is Herbert. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm a Dillon University public health major, minor in biology, and my study is physical therapy. Growing up in New Orleans, it's different when you move to another state, but I'm gonna start at New Orleans. I grew up living with my grandmother and my grandfather. My mom and my dad wasn't really in my life. My dad actually got killed in 2003. I had just turned 6 years old. Later on in life, I found out that he was using and selling drugs and stuff like that. And my mom was really using drugs and stuff too, so that's the reason why my older brother and my little sister, while we grew up with our grandmother, because she was our caretaker, she took real care of us, made sure school was important, not really like getting in trouble and stuff like that. And after that, in '03, when my dad passed, Katrina happened right after that. And it just was real hard back to back. And we actually didn't evacuate for Katrina. We were in the Superdome, going through the water, actually on a bridge. And that was a sad thing to see. Then after Katrina, we went to Atlanta, Georgia, where I stayed for 3 years. And in Atlanta, school was different. I was actually behind a lot, trying to get my grades back up because the school system was just so different. And then after we stayed in Atlanta for about 3 years, we came back to New Orleans, where I started at Miller McCoy Academy in the 6th grade. And 6th grade come 7th grade, real easy. I'm starting back to connect with my family back in New Orleans. And then I get to be about 11 years old, and my brother really was a big influence on my life. And he actually got into it with the system, and he actually went away for 7.5 years. And I really had to figure myself out at that point, because I had lost my dad, and my brother, who's 7 years older than me, who I really looked up to. When he went away for that period of time, it was just like, wow, like the person that I want to be like, he's no longer here. I'm not seeing him every day, and he really like didn't have an influence on me. So I knew that I had to do the right thing and not let my grandmother down and my little sister right behind me. So I just tried to stay on a straight path, keep school first, and then when I started running cross country, that kept me motivated to look forward to something, to not really think about the bad things that happened in my life. And Coach Cass helped out a lot. Coach Damon, my summer track coach, helped out a lot. Coach Guyton, my other track coach at Miller McCoy, and Coach Bobby at Dillon University. They didn't know at the time what they were doing, which was showing me how to be a man. They didn't know that that was really a big influence on my life, because I had not grown up in a household with my father and my brother, and that just really like made me want to become much more of a man and really do something positive. It's funny because I started running distance at Miller McCoy Academy with this coach called Coach Cass. He was an art teacher, and he actually graduated from Dillon. I had detention one time, maybe like the 7th grade, and I ain't want my grandma to pick me up from school knowing I had detention, so I went and tried out for cross country. And at the cross country tryouts, I did good, like maybe like first or second out of everybody that tried out on the little distances he was having us run. And I went and took his art class the next day, and he like, you coming back? You coming back? And I ain't really want to go back because I had just went, so I ain't get in trouble for detention. So I went back, and then I just kept going back, and then the next thing you know, I was the best one on the team, getting top 10 in the city conferences, meets and stuff like that. And that's cross country. That's how I started running distance. when I found out Coach Bobby was leaving, it was a surprise. I think he's been at Dillon University coaching like 8, 9 seasons, and he the one that recruited me to come to Dillon and run track and cross country. So I was like, it was real interesting. I was trying to see who the new coach was gonna be and if I was gonna like him or not, cause I was comfortable with Coach Bobby. Adjusting from Coach Bobby to Coach Gay, I really just started to see Coach Gay and try and like figure him out, try and see what he likes to do, what he don't like to do, so I could see what's best for me, what I need to do in my training to get better from where I'm at and where I want to be. This is gonna be the first full season with Coach Gay. So I look forward to having a better cross-country season because I'm actually going out as a senior. And this is my last year to run. So nationals is the goal. It's still a lot of work to do. I need to start dropping my time, working harder and harder at practice, and just trying to make sure this year is a banger. Make sure I leave everything out there on the cross-country field and get ready for track. Can Dillard cross country be on the top? Hell yeah, we can be on the top. The team is just real young. I think we have a lot of potential. I think Jerry Talley, he hasn't ran cross country yet, but he's an incoming freshman. We have Elijah, that's right behind me, I think, in classification. So he's real bright. And we have Langston, that's real intriguing to see him run too. So we just all need to get together and show up for conference. And that starts every day at practice, working on the little stuff. And that starts with me. I really hold myself accountable as like a senior graduating and also a team captain. But I don't know if they understand how important that is too. That, you know, this is almost it for me, really running collegiate. So, you know, I gotta let them know how important a winning conference is to me, and hopefully I believe they'll be on the same page and they'll work harder and they'll make me work harder. So we gonna see come conference.